Hello, friends. You are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get updated news of things happening around you. If this is your first time of visiting this channel, I would like and encourage you to subscribe so that you get updated news as soon as we publish them. Some accounts created by an Israeli firm named Archimedes has been closed by Facebook. The accounts before their closure were used purposely for disseminating smear campaigns against Atiku Abubakar, presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), and eulogizing President Muhammadu Buhari. Many of the pages and accounts were discovered to be linked to a Tel Aviv-based political consulting and lobbying firm named Archimedes. On its first website of African stock images, the company advertises its deliberate efforts to conduct disinformation campaigns, boasting that it takes every advantages available in order to change reality according to our clients' wishes through unlimited online accounts operation. Facebook banned Archimedes from its platform on Thursday for its coordinated and deceptive behavior and conducted a sweeping takedown of dozens of accounts and hundreds of pages primarily aimed at disrupting elections in African countries, with some scattered activity in Southeast Asia and Latin America. As of the time of closure, the misleading counts had reached some 2.8 million users, and the pages had engaged over 5,000 users, according to Facebook's estimates. One of the pages that Facebook cancelled appeared filled with viral misinformation attacking Atiku, a former vice president. The report further reads, the page's banner image showed Abubakar as Darth Vader, the Star Wars villain, holding up a sign reading, "Make Nigeria Worse Again." Another page with almost identical visuals, although significantly excluding the Darth Vader mask, purported to support Atiku with the slogan, "Team Atiku for President." The report identified the page as a covert attempt to infiltrate Atiku's audience of potential voters and manipulate their views, gradually spamming them with antithetical content and diverting them to the Make Nigeria Worse page. According to the report, several of the removed pages attempted to defame candidates of the People's Democratic Party. It said one page with artificially amplified audience engagement, called Rivers Violence Watch, pumped out political propaganda while posting as a neutral monitor of election violence, using the page description to mask its efforts. Most of the pages claim to be run by local Nigerian users, but in fact were managed from Israel. It said fake news flooded Nigerians and played a central role in the recent national election. The accounts were also found to have been used in spreading rumors and promoting violence in an election which revealed Nigeria's fault lines along ethnic and religious divides. Despite the overt political messaging of these inauthentic pages, the Digital Forensics Lab could not assign a particular ideological motive to Archimedes' campaigns. Given the diversity and scope of its general operation, rather the company, which poured over $800,000 into deceptive content over the past several years, appeared profit-driven. The report did not probe the origins of its cash flow, and it was not clear whether political actors in Nigeria or other countries where the campaigns took off had paid for the company's strategic consulting. Facebook has in the last year closed down over 1 billion accounts used in spreading fake news. Atiku has dragged the Independent National Electoral Commission and the president to court, accusing them of stealing his victory at the poll. He claims the figures of INEC servers show that he won the poll, but the results were doctored in favor of Buhari. I think this is one of the most toughest and sophisticated elections we've had in Nigeria. It created a lot of awareness. Whether Atiku is going to win the case in court or not, but Atiku has brought a kind of awareness that a lot of people, have neglected before now. Hate him or you like him, Atiku is a tough man, and everything around him, showing a lot of changes can still be made. Remember when everybody was like shouting, why should Atiku go to court? A lot of people coming out telling him not to go to court, that it's going to create a lot of trouble in the land and all of that. I don't know when going to court has become a problem. Since he wanted to clear his curiosity and his doubts. People were like, let him go to court, even if he fails, it's his money. We don't know whether APC is aware of this development, whether they are involved or not. Just like the most important thing, that like a investigation being carried out, they can't even attest whether some of the politicians or whatever from those various countries are really involved. But the most important thing, that particular firm in Israel purporting this evil, Facebook has really closed down their accounts. So I don't know what you guys think about this whole thing, whether APC is aware or not, or people are just working on their behalf. Of course, APC might not know about it. Some people from APC agents or whatever, some people might just want to take it upon themselves. We have a mischief makers, whether they are the one that went underground to be purporting this evil, as far as going to Israel looking for a company to do this dirty job. But thank God those accounts have been closed down. So I just want to hear your opinion concerning what we've just read. Thank you very much for always listening. You're the best. Bye.